my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. I need to sort out my hair like ASAP because this is just not a vibe. She's greasy, she's a bit of a mess, but we're just gonna go with it, okay? Today I thought I'd bring you guys along to show you realistically what I eat in a day as a busy equestrian gal. What I tend to eat in a day actually stays quite consistent throughout the week, I'd say. On the weekends I tend to binge a little bit more, I go a little bit more ham with it, but during the week what I eat is actually quite similar. It stays the same quite a lot. So I will show you my hacks, show you how I fit in the protein and just eating enough whilst being a busy equestrian gal, because I think we can all appreciate that when you're running around after your horse, it's actually sometimes quite difficult to sit down and take the time to actually eat like proper good food. I've got some ways to try and get the protein in. I personally don't track my calories or anything like that. I don't know much about that. I've never really needed to, I never really wanted to, but I do try and track the amount of protein that I'm having just because I am trying to build muscle at the gym. So I'm trying to have around the 120 grams of protein mark a day, which I know sounds like quite a lot. So yeah, I'll just basically show you what I tend to eat in a day. I do tend to eat quite a lot in the latter part of the day, so I normally don't eat breakfast as such, but at dinner time I do tend to sort of like overindulge quite a lot. So I'll be honest with you guys, I'll be realistic and just show you what I eat in my busy day. So would it be a Sarah Rogers vlog if I didn't show you this smoothie that I literally have every single day? But you know what? If you're new here, you may not have seen this smoothie, so I'm going to show you anyway. So actually George purchased, or got given for his birthday, for Christmas, a blending machine where you pop your contents of your smoothie in your bottle, you put the lid on and you literally blend it like that, like very easily. So it's very convenient, very easy. So literally every morning before I go to the yard, before I go to work, I'll always make one of these smoothies because I don't tend to eat anything straight away when I wake up in the morning. Today's a bit different. It's actually 20 to 9, I'm running a bit late to be honest. But normally I'm up at sort of 6:30 o'clock, so I don't eat breakfast and I take one of these smoothies to the yard with me so that I can have it sort of on the go, a good on the go snack that really does fill me up. So I'll show you what I pop in here and it tastes really good as well, really good. I tend to have oat milk just because I actually prefer the taste of it in smoothies. It's like a little bit sweeter, so I add, I mean there's not actually that much oat milk, so I will now actually top that up with water. Normally I'd like probably do it up to about there with oat milk, but there's not enough, so I'll top it up with water. So yeah, at the moment that doesn't actually look that appetizing, but I promise guys it actually gets better. Bless you! My doggy's sneezing. So then I'll go in and add some Greek yogurt, and normally I can't remember the name of it, but in Tesco's they sell like a Greek yogurt that's actually like really high in protein, like it's branded as like a protein yogurt, so sometimes I'll add that. But today in the fridge we have just got this Greek yogurt, so I'll add probably like a heaped spoonful of that. That looked really appetizing. I'm gonna go for 2 today actually guys, I'm gonna go for 2. Literally just splashed up in my face. And then I always add a banana as well. Again, this just sort of like sweetens it and like thickens it up a little bit. Oh god, my god, I need to start being more aesthetic. Look at this, I've literally got banana all over my hand. Like, I love it on YouTube when girls like film it really aesthetically and then like place it in, not like that, and it just looks like really aesthetic and great. But that's just not me guys, so if you want that from a YouTube channel, it's not here. And then I always add a scoop of this Woman's Best chocolate protein powder. This is literally my go-to protein. I've been using this for about 3 years now. I cannot use anything else. I love the taste of it, and it is only 24 grams of protein per serving and only 112 calories. So it's got the protein in, guys, and it tastes delicious. So I will add a heaped scoop of that. And I do sometimes, if I'm being a little bit cheeky, add a little squirt of honey, again, just to keep it a bit sweeter. And I also add some oats just to get the calories up and just to thicken it up a little bit. And I use these sort of, I think they're just like porridge oats. Sounds disgusting, but guys, actually really good. So I normally just sort of add like a handful of these, not too many. Try not to like spill them everywhere. Should probably use it with a spoon, but you know. So yeah, delicious. Another double sausage egg McMuffin meal without the egg with an orange juice, please.
Anything else?
Anything else?
No, that's it, thanks.
No, that's everything, thank
That's
you.
That's £10.18 to the next window, please.
Thank you. We've done a thing, haven't we? We've done a thing.
Day in the life.
We've done a thing, we've done a thing. So George has basically like broken his wrist, so yeah, this smoothie that I said that I'm just gonna drink at 10:30, I might still drink it at 10:30, but I'm also having McDonald's because we just thought fuck it, to be honest. We just thought fuck it. So yeah, that's the situation. We've both gone for a double sausage egg McMuffin meal without the egg because that's elite, isn't it?
Yeah, because the egg's too much protein.
Yeah, too much protein. So yeah, I'm just gonna be real with you guys. This is what's happening and I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm not gonna feel guilty.
And also you might cut it out.
Yeah, I might not put this in. No, I'm gonna be transparent. A transparent woman. So yeah, George is being a massive fucking wet wipe about his wrist. He thinks he's like broken his wrist. Should we tell the camera how you broke your wrist yesterday? I'm gonna fall off, but I'm gonna break it. So yeah, we've been going to this like new gym recently on the weekends. It's like really good, really nice, and it's got some boxing equipment. And obviously George used to be like a bit of a boxer back in his day, so we were doing a bit of boxing and he thought it would be a good idea
It's not true. I hit it at a funny angle.
He thought it would be a good idea to throw like a massive fucking punch to like try and impress his girlfriend, and now he's like actually dying because he actually thinks he's like fractured it. So yeah, he's off work today, so I'm probably gonna get absolutely nothing done because you're probably gonna distract me, aren't you? Right, I need to pay. I'm sorry, but how elite, just that doesn't turn you guys on. I don't know what will. How beautiful. You enjoying your Ashburn, babe?
Fresh darts.
So yeah, I mean, I'd like to say I wouldn't normally do this, but in reality I probably have one of these like once a week. I'm just gonna be real.
Yeah, once a week.
Yeah, maybe like 5 times a week. No, I'm not that bad. Today's an exception.
We live like 30 seconds away.
We do live like 30 seconds away. Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna enjoy this, and I just got a cheeky little orange juice to go with it, and obviously a hash brown. So yeah. Hello guys, so I have just got back from doing mayo at the yard. I didn't actually exercise either of the horses today. Bumble was due a bit of a day off because he's worked so hard this last week, so I wasn't going to do him anyway. I was planning to hack Mayo, but obviously there's been a bit of a situation with George hurting his wrist and being off work and me having to sort of like ferry him around everywhere. I didn't want to keep him at the yard for too long, so I just popped him on the horse walker and I will pick up with him tomorrow. So I've just got home. I'm feeling quite full from my McDonald's breakfast and my smoothie, I'm gonna be 100% honest. Like I said earlier, I don't normally have McDonald's breakfast, but you know, it was the circumstances and all that. I'm blaming it on that. Bit of a schoolboy error this morning, but I'm gonna pick back up hopefully.
Tea, please.
You want tea?
Yeah.
Look at this demanding man. Oh, someone's not at work. Honestly, he's been so like wet wipe about this whole wrist situation.
I've got a broken wrist.
He's not got a broken.
Being a fucking wet wipe, am I?
You've not got a broken wrist. You like strained it because you got too cocky boxing yesterday.
Stop trying to think I was impressing you.
You were trying. Also, guys, I've started like teeth whitening. I don't know if they're looking any whiter. Like, huh?
Eroding away.
Yeah, no, literally my teeth are like eroding. Like they're so, I've done it twice and they're like so sensitive I can't even like drink water.
Yeah, but you thought that you were hacking the system.
What do you mean?
Well, you bought the fucking liquid stuff that the dentists give you, but
I did it online, yeah, but I don't know actually how you use it.
Just the straight syrup shit.
You want to like dilute it and I just haven't. Cooked me and George some lunch. I tried to go a little bit healthier because we obviously had that McDonald's cheap breakfast this morning. So I will show you what we have gone for. This is, I would say, quite typical when I've got the time to make lunch during the day. It's probably something that I would have. But yes, please excuse the fact that I literally cremate like my meat literally all the time. I cannot eat bacon or sausage unless it's like actually cremated. So yeah, 2 bits of bacon, a sausage. I did like split it down the middle though because I get like really paranoid that it like doesn't cook. So I like to like flatten it to make sure it actually cooks. Half an avocado and a piece of toast. Guys, so I have just got back from the gym. It was a good session today. I trained legs. George was sort of like contemplating whether or not to go to the hospital about his wrist situation, so it was cut a little bit short. He decided not to in the end because it was a 4-hour wait, so he's gonna wait and see what it's like tomorrow and then maybe go to A&E tomorrow. But yeah, the gym session was cut a little bit short. We did go to Tesco's and we picked up some dinner, and I picked up some things for my lunch tomorrow, so I'll show you what I'm having for dinner tonight when I cook it. It's only 10 to 4 at the moment, so I'm gonna do like a few hours of work, a few jobs at home, and then I'll cook and I'll show you guys what I am having. So this is what I picked up for dinner from Tesco's, and would you believe it, guys, this literally cost me, I think it was like £3 or £2.50 or something ridiculous in like a meal deal section. Oh sorry, no, so I had to buy that separately, but this, which you could literally just have as a meal by itself, literally cost like £3 I think it was. So I've got the large sweet and crunchy stir fry mix, which is like literally enough to feed a family of like 5, and that takes, I think it only takes, yeah, 5 minutes on the hob, and some sauce to go with it. And Tesco's have started doing these like high protein noodles in a pack. Let me just double check. In a packet there's like 30 grams of protein, so it's literally basically like a chicken breast or a steak or something. So yeah, I'm going to cook that up, and then I'm just going to add this in as well, just to give that extra protein boost. And there should be quite a lot left over, so I'll probably take some for lunch to work tomorrow as well. But honestly, a quick, cheap, healthy, high protein meal life hack for you guys, and it tastes so good. And you can get like different variations of these sauces.